Today we are going to discuss the inductance of three-phase overhead lines. Inductance of three-phase overhead lines. Now, the last class we discussed the inductance of single-phase two-wire system. Now, today we are going to discuss inductance of three-phase overhead line. Now, normally the three-phase three-wire system, the bulk power application, we have to transfer the power in three-phase only. The generation, transmission, distribution, the most of the time we are using only three-phase system. Three-phase system means either using RYB or ABC terms. Now, on my convenient, I am using A phase, B phase, C phase. Okay. Now, the distance between the center to center, the B to C is D1. We can assume anyone. I assume that the distance between the B to C conductor is D1, A to C is D2 distance, and A to B phase this is D3 distance. Now it is considered this one. Now assume that the conductor A carries the current IA, conductor B carries the current IB, conductor C carries the current IC. Now it is the current is carrying by each conductor IA, IB, IC. A conductor IA current, B current, IB current, C conductor is IC current. Now wherever the current is flowing, what happens? The surrounding of this conductor, what happens? Some flux will be created. IA current will create phi A flux, IB current will create phi B flux, IC current will create phi C flux. Now each way, whenever current flowing, the surrounding of this conductor, suppose the conductor carries the current IA, the surrounding of this conductor, some flux will be created. The flux is assumed that phi A. Similarly, conductor B carries the current IB, the surrounding of this conductor, some flux will be created, that is phi B. Conductor C carries the current IC, the surrounding of this conductor, the flux is created is IC. Means wherever current is flowing, the surrounding of this conductor, what happens? Some flux will be created. We know that what is the inductance? The inductance defined as the flux linkages to the how much current flowing to that conductor. Suppose I want to find any inductance of that conductor. The inductance of that conductor is given by the what is the total flux linkage of that conductor to the what is the current flowing to that conductor. Again repeat, according to the inductance definition already we have seen, the inductance L equal to defined as the total flux linkages to the conductor to the how much current is carrying to this conductor, that is given by the inductance. That simply we say that flux linkages by current. Similarly, you have to assume, you have to find the, in case of three-phase system, individually you have to find the what is the flux linkage of conductor A due to own flux, due to mutual flux. Suppose I can write psi A is the total flux linkage of conductor A, maybe psi 1A plus psi 1B plus psi 1C. What is the psi 1A is? Is the total flux linkage of conductor A due to own flux. Here, what is psi A is the psi A is the total, this is the total flux linkages, total flux, the total flux linkages of conductor A, flux linkages of conductor A, the total flux linkage of conductor A, that equal to, we can write psi 1A plus psi 1B, psi 1C. Now what is psi 1A? This is the total flux linkage of conductor A due to own flux. This is the flux linkage of conductor A due to phi A flux. This is the flux linkage of conductor A due to phi B flux. This is the total flux linkage of conductor A due to phi C flux. Why? Because the surrounding one more flux will be created. Suppose your own flux is here, phi B flux will be created. If you apply the right hand thumb rule, the flux will be suppose the current into the conductor. What happens? The flux linkages will come in clockwise direction like that. This is the flux. The flux created like this. to apply the right hand thumb rule. Now this is a 5A flux, this is a 5B flux. Just we have to imagine, we cannot see the flux. 5A flux, 5B flux, 5C flux. Okay. Now these flux linking this conductor A, again the 5B flux also linking the conductor A, 5C flux also linking the conductor A. Means finally you have to find what is the total flux linkage of conductor A due to one flux 5A, due to mutual flux of 5B and 5C. So that we have done psi A could I written psi 1A plus psi 1B plus psi 1C. The psi A is being but the total flux linkage of conductor A, that equal to psi 1A. Psi 1A means the total flux linkage of conductor A due to one flux, that is phi B, phi A. Another is the total flux linkage of conductor A due to phi B flux, that is psi 1B. The total flux linkage of conductor A due to phi C flux. Now individually had to find what is the psi 1A, psi 1B and psi 1C, and substitute these values in this equation will get the total psi A. For that, first I am finding the total. First I am finding the what happened, the psi A equal to psi 1A plus psi 1B plus psi 1C. First we know that it is a balanced current. The current is balanced. My system is balanced system. The system is balanced system in three phase. The sum of the vector sum of all current IA bar plus IB bar plus IC bar, that equal to 0. This is a one condition. When the system is balanced, the sum of all currents. Here it is a AC system, is this is the sum is nothing but vector sum. When the system is balanced system, IA plus IB plus IC equal to 0. Now next I want to go and find the what is the psi 1A. Now what is the psi 1A means? It is a total flux. It is total flux linkages. Total flux linkages of conductor A due to its own flux. Is the total flux linkage of conductor A due to its own flux. Now I can write directly in the previous class we discussed, that is the what is the total flux conductor. There are two flux are created, internal flux linkages and external flux linkages. We had already we derived one formula. What is the total flux linkage of conductor, any conductor, that equal to internal flux linkages plus external flux linkages. Already we derived that one. We have to go to that video in the record session. That is from that I can write directly formula. According that I can write mu naught by 2 pi. Now what is the current is flowing conductor is IA, mu naught by 2 pi into IA into 1 by 4 plus integration R to infinity dx by x. This is the formula already derived in the previous section. Go through that recorded video. We will get this derivation. Okay. The psi 1A is the total flux linkages of conductor A due to its own flux, that equal to, directly I am writing the formula, psi 1A equal to mu naught by 2 pi into current. What is the current flowing in that? IA into 1 by 4 plus integration R to infinity dx by x. Similarly, again we write what is the psi 1B and psi 1C. Now see here what is the psi 1A and psi 1B. Next I am going to write psi 1B. It is a psi 1B. It is the total flux linkages of conductor A due to phi B flux. Due to phi B. What is psi 1B? Is the total flux linkages of conductor A due to phi B flux. Directly by using the external flux linkages formula, I can directly write what is psi 1B equal to mu naught by 2 pi, due to which current is flux is created? that current is IB. Due to IB current, 5B flux is created. That is mu naught by 2 pi into IB integration of what is the distance between the B conductor to A conductor. You are seeing the diagram. What is the distance between the B conductor to A conductor? That is the D3 distance. Therefore, we can get like this. That is D3 to infinity dx by x. Simply due to which current this 5B flux is created? IB flux. Therefore, we have to substitute that current only. Mu naught by 2 pi into IB integration. The distance is which distance? The distance between the B conductor and A conductor in the diagram is given D3 distance. Therefore, D3 to infinity dx by x. This is the equation number 3. Now, this is the equation number 2. Now, similarly, I can write psi 1c. What is psi 1c? Is nothing but the total flux linkages, the total flux linkages of conductor B due to phi c flux. Okay. This is a psi 1c equal to the total flux linkage of conductor B due to phi c flux. We can write like that. We can write psi 1c equal to the psi 1c equal to, I can write same. This is external flux linkages mu naught by 2 pi. Now, due to which current is the phi c flux created? IC current, that is IC into integration. Now, see the what is the distance between the A conductor and C conductor? That is the D2 distance. The diagram you can observe. What is the distance between the A conductor and C conductor is D2 distance. Therefore, that is D2 to infinity dx by x. This is the equation number 4. Okay. Later, substitute equations 2, 3 and 4 in 1. Now, what is the first equation? The psi A equal to psi 1A plus psi 1B plus psi 1C. Individually, I find out what is psi 1A in the equation number 2, psi 1B in the equation number 3, psi 1C in the equation number 4. Substitute this all the equations into in the main first equation. Then what is the psi will becomes? Then we can write psi A equal to. Then we can write psi A equal to psi 1A plus psi 1B. Psi 1A equal to what is written? Mu naught by pi IA into 1 by 4 is 1 by 4 plus integration R2 infinity dx by x. Again, this is a psi A plus what is psi B? Psi 1b mu naught by 2 pi integration d3 to infinity dx by plus psi 1c, that is mu naught by 2 pi integration d2 to infinity dx by. Now, then if you write what is the common term in this mu naught by 2 pi is common. Now, that is come outside, mu naught by 2 pi come outside, write remaining terms. What we will get? The 1 by 4 plus the integration of R2 to infinity, the integration of R2 to infinity dx by x plus what is the remaining terms? Here the into IA. What is the current is? Forgot writing here. This is IC current. Forgot here. This is IB current. Into IA plus what is the remaining terms? That is IB into integration, that is D3 to infinity dx by x plus IC into integration D2 to infinity dx by x. The after come on the this one. Next, again simplify, we'll get now what is the again apply the integration that equal to mu naught by 2 pi is common outside. If you apply the integration of 1 by x into dx, we will get ln of x. Okay. Simply write 1 by 4 minus that is ln of r to ia plus ln of infinity to ia. If you integrate, we will get this one minus, okay, remaining terms. Or we can write like that, ia by 1 by 4. Next remaining terms, similarly ln of infinity into ib minus d3 in ib into ln of d3 plus ln of infinity into ic minus ic into ln of d3, the total. Now in this, after that, remaining terms mu naught by 2 pi is common. Now if you write that ia is common, what is ia is common? What will it be? 1 by 4 minus ln of r, okay, plus minus ib into ln of 3 minus ia into ic into ln of d2 plus ln of infinity is common. What will get? ia plus ib plus ic. Now we know that in the balanced system, ia plus ib plus ic equal to 0. Therefore, this total will get 0. Now, what is the remaining terms? We can write mu naught by 2 pi, that is bracket begin 1 by 4 minus ln of r into ia minus remaining term, right, ib into ln of d3 minus ic into ln of. This is the total flux linkage of conductor A. Thus ia. Okay. The total flux linkage of conductor A due to all currents. Psi A equal to psi 1A plus psi 1B plus psi 1C. Now, these are final equation I got here. The total flux linkage of conductor A due to all currents. Okay. That is mu naught by 2 pi ln of 1 by 4 minus ln of r into ia minus ib into ln of d3 minus ic into ln of d2. Now, here there are two cases will come. Now, what is the cases? Symmetrical spacing. There are two cases we discuss. The inductance for 3-phase 3-wire system, symmetrical spacing. Symmetrical spacing. In symmetrical spacing means the three conductors A and B's are equidistant. Suppose like this, symmetrically spacing. Equilateral triangle just. The conductor will place like in the equilateral triangle, that is called symmetrically spacing. Suppose we are seeing this is the D2, this is the D1, this is the A conductor, C conductor, B conductor. In this case, in the symmetrical spacing, and D1 equal to D2 equal to D3 equal to some D. Means the distance between any two phases are equal. A to B, B to C, and A to C. All are at equal distance, that is called symmetrical spacing. There are two derivations are there, symmetrical spacing and unsymmetrical spacing. Just now we have done the above derivation. What is the total flux linkage of conductor A? They may be symmetrical, they may be unsymmetrical. Generalized formula derived for the total flux linkage of conductor A due to all fluxes. Now again we can go for two type of derivations. One is symmetrical spacing, another is the unsymmetrical spacing. First we look into what is the symmetrical spacing. The symmetrical spacing, D1 equal to D2 equal to D3 equal to D. That means all the phases are equidistant. The distance between any two phases are equal. That is called symmetrical spacing. Now, in this case, you have substitute the d1 equal to d2 equal to d3 equal to some d and expand that above formula, what will get here? See, from the psi a I can write from the above formula psi a equal to mu naught by 2 pi common. The substitute 1 by 4 minus ln of r into ia minus same formula ln of b ib into ln of, in place of d3 I can write d minus ic to ln of d2 place I can write d. Now after that I can explain what is the mu naught by 2 pi, writing same as it is 1 by 4 minus ln of r into ia. Okay, here minus is common, ln of d is common to both. What you get ib plus, okay, we know that ia plus ib plus ic equal to 0. Can I write ib plus ic equal to minus ia? Finally, what we write psi a equal to, you can write psi a equal to mu naught by 2 pi is 1 by 4 minus ln of r into ia. This minus of ib plus ic equal plus, can write plus ia into ln of. Okay. Now next. Now in this case, finally, we in the previous what is written psi a equal to mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus ln of. Here ia is common. If you write ia is common, finally what will get mu naught into 2 pi into ia is common. And ia is common. Observe in this figure, what will get is 1 by 4 plus ln of d minus ln of d minus ln of r. We know that log a minus log b. What we can write log a plus log b, log a minus log b, log a by b. Same thing I am written here. The psi a you can write psi a equal to mu naught ia by pi, so 1 by 4. Instead of 1 by 4 can write ln of e for 1 by 4. Then we will get plus, or we can put like this also, nothing will happen. Write as it is for later. Write 1 by 4 as it is 1 by 4 log a minus log b, that is log a by ln of d by, here Henry per meter. All are we are putting Henry per meter. Now here another way we could expand this mu naught. What will psi a equal to? Okay, this is psi a, we got it. Next, I want to find what is the LA. What is the LA? Inductance of conductor A. LA equal to what is the formula? The total flux linkage of psi a by what is the current flowing this IA. We'll get LA. LA equal to the total flux linkage of a current through the conductor. Already we find what is the, in case of symmetrical spacing, what is the total flux linkage of conductor A, that is the psi a. Still now we are find only psi a only. Now what is LA equal to? Psi a by IA. When you substitute by psi a by IA, what will get? LA equal to same thing will repeat, mu naught by 2 pi. IA this IA will get cancelled. Write remaining terms, that is 1 by 4 plus ln of d by. Again, if you expand what is the mu naught value, what will get? LA equal to mu naught equal how much? 4 pi into 10 power minus 7. You can expand by 2 pi. Okay, so 1 by 4 plus ln of d by. per Henry per meter we are calculating, not for total. Now 2 pi will get cancelled, 2 into 2 get cancelled. Finally, what will get? L equal to, and write 10, and that equal to 10 power minus 7. 2 will go that side, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 we can write as 0.5 plus 2 into half because the inductance per conductor. Half conductor. It is a symmetrical spacing. Similarly, if you do the similarly, LB also equal to LC, that is also equal to LA. Means in case of symmetrical spacing, the inductance per conductor are equal. If you do that one, we'll get same thing. But you are not doing that one. First, up to this, first we have to find up to what is the flux linkage of conductor A, psi A. Later, based on our configuration, it is symmetrical configuration. D1 equal to D2 equal to D3 equal to D. But in case of symmetrical spacing, what happened? The inductance per conductor will be same. In case of symmetrical spacing, the inductance per conductor will be same. No need to calculate LB and LC. But it is unsymmetrical spacing. We have to individually find what is the inductance of conductor A and conductor B, like that. That we will discuss coming session. Now, what we note case of symmetrical, in case of symmetrical spacing, case of symmetrical spacing, the inductance per phase, the inductance per phase are equal. The inductance per phase are equal. A equal to LB equal to LC. So that you can substitute anyone. Now this about the inductance of conductor A due to unsymmetrical spacing. There are two cases. It is a 12 marks question. They may ask for find inductance in case of three-phase, three-wire system. It is not mentioned for symmetrical, unsymmetrical. For 12 marks question. For 6 marks question, they may ask for calculate the inductance for symmetrical spacing. They may ask for 6 marks question. Next one is unsymmetrical spacing. The same conductor, what happened? Unsymmetrical spacing. Suppose not equidistance. We are taking the D1, this D2. You have to take the second D1. Why? Because if you change this one, the entire formula will be may change derivation. Suppose what was in the here in the previous, this is the A conductor, C conductor, this is the D conductor. In case of what happened when the three-phase the unsymmetrical spacing. In case of unsymmetrical spacing, what happened? The distance between the each phase are not equal distance. Means D1 equal to not equal to D2, D2 is not equal to D2. They may any distance. Generalized practical problem. Now always is not possible to symmetrical spacing everywhere. Sometimes there may be conductor, sometimes we have see the conductor going in the horizontal like this. At the time what happened? It is also unsymmetrical spacing. Observe the most of the time the conductor may be go for horizontal, sometimes the conductor is going to the vertical, like that. At the time the symmetrical spacing is not possible. At the time what happened? What is the inductance calculation? Now what is some disadvantage of this unsymmetrical spacing? In case of unsymmetrical spacing, the inductance per conductor are also not equal. LA not equal to LB is not equal to LC. The inductance per conductor also not equal. That is, LA is not equal to LB is not equal to LC. When the inductance is not equal, what happens? The inductive reactance X equal what we can write? X equal to 2 pi FL. That is called inductive reactance. XL equal to 2 pi FL. Similarly, what happened? The Inductive reactance of conductor A is not equal to inductive reactance of conductor B is not equal to inductive reactance of conductor C. Means when the reactance also not equal, what is the voltage drop? The voltage drop in conductor A is not equal to voltage drop in conductor B is not equal to voltage drop in conductor C is not equal. When the voltage drops are not equal, at the time at the receiving end side, suppose I am sending the power from this sending end to the receiving end side. When the current is flowing, this is the conductor I current is flowing, here current IB current is flowing, this is IC current is flowing, this is a VA, VB, BC, this is sending end side, the receiving end side. At the time, due to unequal reactance, what happened? The voltage drops also unequal. At the time, the voltages are not balanced at the receiving end side. The disadvantage we are facing this problem. In case of unsymmetrical spacing, when the conductors are unsymmetrical spacing, what happens? The inductance per phase is not equal. When the inductance per phase is not equal, at the time what happens? Inductive reactance per phase is not equal. And when the inductive reactance per phase is not equal, the voltage drop on each conductor also not equal. Therefore, we'll get different voltage at the each phase. At the time, the system goes to unbalanced condition. What is the balanced condition means? The per phase voltage should be equal. When the system is balanced system, the system is balanced means when the system is balanced system and the system is balanced, VA equal to VB equal to VC. May, but within some regulation value, not equal, but within regulation, plus or minus 6%, maybe okay. But due to unsymmetrical spacing of this conductor, what happened? There is a huge change of each phase of voltage. Due to that, what happened? There is an unbalance will be taken place that receiving end side. Now, how to this overcome this effect? Now, how to overcome this effect? By one method is called transposition of conductor at equidistance. Now, how to overcome this method means transposition of conductor, transposition of conductor at equidistance. If you transpose the conductor at equidistance, what happens? We can overcome this effect. Suppose, see what is the transposition? Initially, this is a conductor, this is a B conductor, this is a C conductor. I am writing A, B, C. Suppose the total length is L meter. Okay. Now, what is the transposition? Take this the B phase can be occupied by the preceding phase. The B phase initially it is up to suppose the B phase occupied by the preceding phase, that is the A phase. The C phase can occupy by the B phase, the C phase occupy the preceding phase, that is the B phase. The the A phase can occupy with the preceding phase is C phase, like that. Similarly, here the B phase next. In this case, the A phase will come like this, and B phase going like this, and C phase come like this. At each interval, we are changing the position of the conductor. At suppose the total length is L, up to this L by 3 distance, again after L by 3 distance, like that. Again come to original position. Again will goes like this. This goes to C phase, this goes to phase, again this goes to the original position will come again. Now this method, why your transposition of this conductor is taken place? If you go for n into 2, what is the importance of this transposition? Suppose in case of when the system is, when the transmission line is unsymmetrically spaced, the transmission line is unsymmetrically spaced, what happens? The inductance per phase conductor is not equal. When the inductance per phase conductor is not equal, the inductive reactance per phase also not equal. When the inductive reactance per phases are not equal, the voltage drops also not equal. When the voltage drops are not equal, the receiving voltage at the receiving end side is severely unbalanced. In order to overcome that, what we have to do, the transmission line is regularly transport at equidistance. Suppose initially the A position, B position, C position, the B portion will be occupied by the preceding phase, that is A phase. The C phase is occupied by the preceding phase is B phase, and A phase is occupied by the preceding phase is C phase, like that. After that, again 1 by L by 3 distance, the A phase can be occupied by the which phase? C phase, and B phase is occupied by the which one? A phase, and like that. The C phase occupied by the B phase. Again, after L by 3 distance, again we have to transpose like this. Original means the total length of the conductor, suppose the total transmission line is 100 meters, at each 33 kilometers, what happened? We have to transpose the conductor. Due to the transposition, what happened? The unbalanced effect can be overcome. Now, how that can be seen here? Observe here. Assume that in case of three-phase system, this is a three-phase system. The conductor is the IA current, this is the IB current, the IC current. Now it is if take this is a reference, I can write that in anti-clockwise direction. In anti-clockwise direction, I write IB phase. Suppose it is a when the system is balanced, IA magnitude equal to IB magnitude, IC magnitude are equal. The system here, I can repeat, the system is balanced initially. Due to unsymmetrical spacing, what happened? The system goes to unbalanced system. Normally the system is balanced, the current will be balanced, but what happens? Voltage will get unbalanced. When the current is balanced means the each phase current magnitude will be equal. IA equal to IB equal to IC equal to I. Now what is the difference means? In case of three-phase system, each phase displaced by how much? 120 degrees apart. 120, 120, 130. If you take any the 360 degrees, the three phase means each phase displaced by how much degrees? 120. Now instead of that, I can write IB is, you can write some I at an angle of 40 degrees, and IC you can write I at an angle of 120 degrees. If you take IA as a reference, in the anti-clockwise direction, the IC phase how much angle? 120 degrees. In the anti-clockwise direction, IB phase how much degrees? 120 plus 120, 240. Therefore, I can write IB equal to I at an angle of 240. IC I can write I at an angle of 120. IA equal to, just simply with this is the taking the reference means I at an angle of 0 degrees. Okay. Now this about the when the system is the current is balanced in the system. Okay, we can represent like that. Okay. Next. Now how to derive this equation? Now here, due to unsymmetrical spacing, the current will be IA equal to I at an angle of 0 degrees, IB equal to I at an angle of 240, IC equal to I at an angle of 120. Now observe here, what is psi A we can write? According to the previous diagram, previous derivation, we can write the psi A equal to written psi A equal to mu naught by 2 pi mu naught by 2 pi or classical 1 by 4 minus ln of r to IA already derived minus IB into ln of D3 minus IC into ln of D2. Up to that we derived by using the same value here. Now, here substitute these values, IB value and IC value in that equation. Okay, this is suppose equation number 5. I am writing IA equal to this is the polar form is converted into a rectangular form, that is I into 1 plus J0, and IB equal to the polar form is converted into rectangular form, IB equal to I into minus 0.5 minus J 0.866, the IB. I at angle of 2 party convert into rectangular form, will get minus 0.5 minus J 0.86. Again IC we can write IC equal to I at an angle of I into minus 0.5 plus J 0.866. Now these values substitute in the equation number 5. These values substitute in equation 5. Then what happens? That equal to, after substituting, psi A equal to mu naught by 2 pi to 1 by 4 minus ln of r to IB equal to minus I into minus 0.5 minus J 0.866 ln of D3 IC minus I into minus 0.5 plus J 0.866. Just substituting for the value ln of. Next, we are writing the real term on side and imaginary term on side. Mu naught I is common and mu naught by 2 pi into I. Or we can put like inside only, nothing happen. That is I by 4 minus I. I is common. What is ln of r? I into ln of r plus. I am writing the real term on side. That is minus of minus plus 0.5 I into ln of D ln of D3, okay, plus J 0.866 ln of and this is ln of D3, I am writing here only, plus 0.5 I into ln of D2 minus J 0.866 I into ln of D2. Finally, what we are writing, not by 5 I by 4 minus I into writing same ln of r 0.5 I is common. What will get 0.5 I is common. ln of D3 ln of D3 plus ln of D2. This term, what will common 0.5? That is ln of plus what is remaining? That's J 0.866 I ln of D3 ln of D2 I am simply expanding mu naught by 2 pi I by 4 minus I into ln of r. Now simply I am saying that log A plus log B, log A by B. Right or not? Log A minus log B. Log A plus log B, log AB. Log A minus log B, log A by B. Simply I can write C here plus I into ln of, can I write like this, root over d3 into d2. Direct steps. So how we written? I will explain. 0.866 to ln of d3 by d2. See, log A plus log B, log AB. This 0.5 goes to, goes to power. That is whole power 1 by 2 means that is root 2 ta. That is second root 2 into d3 into d2 plus 0.86 into ln of d3 by d2. Again, if you simplify further, what happens? If you simplify further, after simplification, what we here again, what is the I is common? This is a log A minus log B. I can write log A by B. If you do this one, if you write this again, what we write, psi A equal to psi A, you can write mu naught by pi I by 4 plus I into, can I write ln of A by B, ln of A minus ln of B, finally ln of root over d2 d3 y r plus j.866 I into ln of d3 by, this is the what I done. After this, what we have done? Psi A. This is the psi A. Then what we write in the LA? What is the LA we can write? The LA equal to, sorry, the LA equal to psi A by LA equal to what we written? Mu naught by right, IA equal to I na, but both will get cancelled, equal to what will get remaining terms, just I will go remaining terms 1 by 4 and half root over d2 by r plus j 0.866 now what I had done in case of unsymmetrical spacing, we had done what is the LA. By this further, that is substitute what is the mu naught value, that is 4 pi into 4 minus 7 by pi, substitute that value 1 by 4, then over d2 r plus j.86, then d3 by d2. Now in this case, 2 by 2 by get cancelled. Finally, what will get 10 power minus 7. 2 is go inside. 10 power minus 7 into 2 is go. That is 1 by 2 will get 1 by 2 plus ln of root over d2 by r plus j 1.732 root 3 ln of d3 by d. Okay. This is about the reactance of conductor. Similarly, if you do the, I can get the direct answer. If you do this one, LB will get 10 power minus 7 into same 1 by 2 plus 2 into Now it is a A conductor. What is the distance between the B conductor and C conductor? D2, D3. Now it is a B conductor. Mutual flux will be phi A and phi B. Now what is the distance? That is one is D1, another is D3. D3 and D1 will come by R plus J 1.732 1 half D1 by D3. This one will get this one. Similarly, LC will get LC equal to 10 power minus 7 1 by 2 plus the C. What is the distance between the C conductor remaining two conductors? A conductor, that is one is D1, another is D2 by R plus J 1.732 ln of D2 by D1 by D1. All are Henry per meter. Okay, next. Suppose in case of unsymmetrical spacing, what happened? We have to overcome that. We have to transpose the conductor at each interval, d equidistance, L by 3 distance, L by 3 distance. For that, we have to consider what is the inductance means. We have to consider only average inductance. The inductance of each line conductor, that is we consider as a average conductor. The inductance per phase equal to case of unsymmetrical spacing, that is the L average. L average equal to what you can write? LA plus LV plus LC by 3. After substituting this LA plus LV plus LC by 3, substitute, will get the average inductance. That average inductance we have to consider as a inductance per phase in case of unsymmetrical spacing. Then unsymmetrical spacing, what we are doing means always we have to transpose the conductor. Now, after substituting, what is the L average equal to? L average equal to inductance per phase equal to, in case unsymmetrical, equal to how much? You have to solve final equation writing. After substituting, what is the common term? We will get 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. That is 1 by 3 will get cancelled. Remaining terms, what will get? If you write this, I am writing here. 10 power minus 7 is common after adding. That is 3 into 1 by 2 will comes. Okay. There is a constant term. Another is plus. What happened? Or is plus 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of under root of get d1, d2, d3, d1, again d1, again d1, d2, d3, d1, d2, d3 plus and J 1.73 is common, 1.732 whole divided by 2. This is the average means by 3. Then also by 3 will come. Okay. Next, here ln of product means what will get d3 by 1 is d2 into one more is d1 by d3, another is d2 by d1. In this case, what happened? I also d1, d1, d3, d2, d1, d1 means ln of 1. ln of 1 is 0. What will get remaining terms will get that is 3 into 1 by 2 whole by 3 also by 3 is there. 1 by 3 they get cancelled. What is remaining terms is there? 1 by 2 to 10 power minus 7. Okay. Plus observe here d1 is 2 times, d2 is 2 times, d3 is 2 times. Again, whatever rule will be get cancelled. 1 by 3. Finally, I write 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of d1 into d2 into d3 whole power 1 by 3. Can I write like this? Finally, write 10 power minus 7 is common. 10 power minus 7 is come outside. The 10 power minus 7 is come outside. You can simply write this is a 0.5 plus 2 into ln of d1 into d2 into d3 whole power 1 by 2 by, or if you simplify like this also, what I simplify means 2 into 10 power minus is common. 2 into 10 power minus is common. What will get? This is the 1 by 4 will get this ln of d1, d2, d3 whole power 1 by 3 by r. Or again we simplify this 2 into 10 power minus 7. You can write ln of e power 1 by 4. This is ln of e power 1 by 4 plus ln of d1, d2, d3 whole power 1 by 3 by r. 10 power 1 again log a plus log a by b, again e power 1 by 4 into this one. Finally we get ln of d1, d2, d3 whole power 1 by 4 into e power minus 1 by 4 into r. Here 4 simply I can write 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of d1, d2, d3 whole power 1 by 3 by r dash. L average. But the r dash already we discussed. R dash equal to 0.778 into r. That is e power minus 1 by 4 value equal to will get 0.778. Now start writing e power minus 1 by 4 r, that is the r dash equal to 0.778 r. Okay, this is the L average equal to 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of d1, d2, d3 by r. Okay. Now this entire term is nothing but called as a GMD, geometric mean distance. Okay, the geometric mean distance for in case of three-phase system, that is cube root of the d1 into d2 into d1 d2 into d3. This is unsymmetrical spacing. What is the cube root of d1 d2 d3? Simply, it is a symmetrical spacing means what happened? GMD equal to what we can write? GMD equal to when d1 equal to d2 equal to d2 equal to d3 equal to d in case of symmetrical spacing. At the time what happened? Cube root of dq. At the time what happened? We'll get d equidistance. Now generalized formula we can write generalized formula. The inductance, the generalized formula for inductance for three-phase three-wire system. The inductance for three-phase three-wire system is the inductance for either is symmetrical or unsymmetrical. Simply 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of GMD by r dash. The generalized formula. The GMD may be changes the based on the configuration. It is symmetrical configuration, the GMD equal to equidistance d. In case of unsymmetrical configuration, the GMD equal to cube root of d1 into d2 into d3. And learn this about the completion of entire the three-phase three-wire inductance calculations. Okay. Now